someone who you've known for a long time, I guess, before the music, correct me if I'm wrong, was Dave. Like, it was like a family friend?
As you said, like, when I had a slow journey, I remember I hit him up. I was just like, bro, like, this shit is just taking ages. Like, I don't really get what's going on. And then he hit me up. He's like, yo, bro, like, I'm just gonna pick you up. This guy picked me up in a Lamborghini Urus, driving. He's just like, fam, you just gotta understand, like, you're talented, like, you're very talented, and you just have to keep doing what you're doing. The simplest advice is usually always the most effective, because it really is just that. Just keep grinding. I kept telling him, like, bro, like, those words you gave, man, when we was driving around, like, really helped, because it really is just that. Like, you can't stop because you never know when it's actually gonna start rolling.
Yo, I just want to say that this video is powered by DistroKid. Let's get it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? You're watching Kids Take Over right now. Special edition, we're in the UK.
Trust.
My guy Len, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Good, bro. It's finally cool to meet in person. I know we've been like exchanging like DMs and stuff, but now we're like, it's the real deal.
Real deal. How you finding London?
I love it. I think the first time I came here, it was like raining a bunch, but now it's like
we're in that like weird, like, it's not spring yet, but it's almost like the sun's gassing everyone, but like it's still fucking cold.
I wanted to make sure we do it somewhere special. So obviously, you know better where we're at. Tell the people like the significance of this place.
So this is Village Underground. Like, this isn't where I done my first headline.
Okay.
But this is like the first headline where I felt like, raw, like, this is real life. Like, this is actually, not only is this tangible, but this is actually like, this is actually going somewhere. Because this is 700, this is like 750 people you can fit in it. I remember everyone was just like, I don't know if you can do 750 tickets. And I was just like, guys, like, I think I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm seeing the music, I'm making it, so I kind of feel like, just trust me. So when we sold it out in like a day, I was like, wow. But then obviously
in a day, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
crazy,
the thing is, like, selling things out isn't just, that's not what I think about. It's actually like getting to the day of like where you're actually supposed to do it. So it was like really iconic, and just seeing all of the flashing lights was just insane. Like, it was in a moment that was just insane. I always hold this place like very dear to me.
Well, I'm glad we're sitting down here, man. But I think it's important to take it like way back, you know, especially for me. Like, I know bits and pieces of your upbringing, but from what I hear and from me following your career, it was like you had a very slow and long grind, you know, to
100%.
To get to where you are.
Definitely.
Where were you raised though? Like, what part of London?
So I'm born and raised in Stockwell, which is in southwest London.
Okay.
So yeah, I was always there most of the time. Then like, obviously I'd have to go to my dad's house, and obviously he would, like, there was a time he was living in Lewisham, there was a time he was living in Brixton. Obviously South London has a lot of bad rep, in a sense of just a lot of crime and gang culture. But I'm seeing it from when I'm walking out of my house. But then also in a sense of the music that's playing, everything, you know, you got family, you got friends that are even involved. Because you're growing up in these situations, it's normal to you, if that makes sense, isn't it? Like, it's not...
Like, you don't realize what it really is.
Yeah, you don't really realize what's going on. Like, it's normal to you. So I feel like as much as there's so much darkness and crime, there's also so much love and community.
You know, it's cool to see you shed some light on like the positive parts of it, like the community you said. What were kind of like the rougher parts? So like, did you ever get in like a sticky situation?
I feel like growing up, I've been in a lot of sticky situations, innit? I feel like I'm not gonna get into it too tough, but like that's when I started like kind of hustling and just trying to like make ends meet for myself. So you can imagine there's a lot of sticky situations that you can get into around money, even in the sense of like hustling. The way I make music now is the same way that I think of how I'd be using my head back then. Just keep buying, just keep selling, just keep buying, keep selling, keep reading it. Like, I'm always in the studio because it's like the hustle mentality of like, if I don't put food on the table, I'm gonna die type shit. Like,
In the struggle days, like when you just like could not get traction, like what were like your marketing strategies back then? How would you get your music out there?
I remember I still am, like, because I feel like I still do a lot of the things I used to do, but I was really just into like meme culture. Just making funny videos of someone like there'll be like regular show videos, you know, that's my favorite part. There'll be like regular shows of like a part where Rigby's playing like the radio. I'll just switch the audio, play my song, fling it out. People are like, oh my days, what's this? You know when it's them things is like adults react to blah blah blah, and then like people are crying. I'd edit it, put my video on top,
Smart.
fling it out. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was DMing niggas like, yo bro, fuck with me, bro. You know what
You're
I'm saying?
DMing like other artists or just random people?
I was DMing other artists. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm gonna keep it being like, I was shooting some crazy shots, like crazy shots, like Drake, yo.
You hit up Drake, yeah.
Big bro, like, this is like 2019, big bro, fuck with me, bro.
Right.
Like, I was trying anything, I was shooting anything and everything. Because one thing about me, I don't unsend DMs. So like, when you get late in your career and then these people actually do, obviously not like Drake, but like when these people do notice you and they hit you up, they see the, oh yeah, this guy DM'd me.
Yeah.
I think my thing as well was shows.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when people wasn't getting the music from like, let's say you're just listening to a Len at home, it's not connecting. But then like, in a sense of people seeing a lot of things live, they were really getting it and it really started. So I was just like, bro, any show that there is, just let me know. I'll pull up 1 song, 2 song.
Yeah.
You feel
and
me?
were you doing like shows for free or like?
Yeah, like 2019, I was doing a whole lot of shows for free.
Yeah.
I was doing shows for like £100.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was just hungry. I was just trying to get in there, innit?
Did you get like a lot of rejection early on, you know? Because I know a lot of artists be, like you said, you were hitting up Drake, but like some people would hit up like the local artists and like no one would believe in them, you know? Like
I faced a lot of rejection and trying to like, you know, work with people. But the thing is like, I don't really take stuff like that personal because it's
that's
like,
good, yeah.
I don't know how to word it. If you want a job somewhere, you're gonna apply for a job everywhere. People are gonna turn you down, but there's always gonna be one person that's gonna give you the job.
Right.
But then it's also a thing of like, there's just no point holding these things like to your heart because it's just human nature.
Yeah,
as well.
it's not about like your
saying.
character or anything.
It's just human nature in the sense of sometimes a human is so invested in their own lives, and something is just so outside of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, this also has, there's nothing to back this up of being concrete. There's nothing to back this up of this being, let me not say worth my time, but there's nothing to back this up being like, this is the real deal.
Yeah.
Except you just want me to hear it. So you can't always kind of be entitled and expect people to just say yes to everything. But I think, it's not really something that I hold, like, I don't really hold grudges with that kind of shit. But yeah, rejection happens, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah, I feel like there's 2 ways to go. A lot of artists go the route of like, oh, everyone shitted on me, so like I'm gonna shit on them, and like.
Yeah, no, I just, me personally, I just think it's just childish, man.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just so much hate and anger in the world, and I feel like we should all just try to do the most in trying to just be loving, like forgive people, and you know,
and like you also don't know what someone else is going through. You don't know why they might have rejected you, or why they ignored you.
This guy could have just got hit with $100K debt, like, and you're telling him, hey bro, take me in,
listen to my song, bro.
Listen to my song, like bro. Sometimes niggas ain't in the mood, like you feel me?
Yeah, facts. You know, apparently, someone who you've known for a long time, I guess, before the music, correct me if I'm wrong, was Dave. Like, it was like a family friend.
It's more so his brother was like really around my cousins. When I started going to college, everyone in college was like, oh yeah, you know Dave used to go to this college. And then he started like chatting to me and we started talking. So I'll say like going back, oh yeah, you're from here. But like, it's just all a South London thing, innit? You feel me, innit? But like,
was that cool to see, like, I know this guy, he's like really doing it, I could do it too?
The reason why it meant so much to see Dave like winning was because, again, our families were kind of involved in, you know, as I said, South London was, you feel me, innit? So kind of just seeing someone take charge of their script and kind of not follow in certain routes and kind of just, yo, I'm just gonna focus on this and be this. And I remember there was one time when I must have hit him up, and it's actually even in, as you said, like when I had a slow journey. I remember I hit him up, I was just like, bro, like, this shit is just taking ages. Like, I don't really get what's going on. And then he hit me up. He's like, yo, bro, like, I'm just gonna pick you up. This guy picked me up in a Lamborghini Urus. Crazy, by the way. Driving. He's just like, bro, just talk to me. So I'm just telling him like, yo, I don't feel like this. He's like, fam, you just gotta understand, like, you're talented. Like, you're very talented. And you just have to keep doing what you're doing. And it's like, the simplest advice is usually always the most effective. Because it really is just that. Just keep grinding. And I remember, in December, we was in Miami, and then like we just caught up, and he was just like, bro, I'm so proud of you because you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this. You just kept going, and it's like I kept telling him like, bro, like those words you gave, man, when we was driving around, like really helped because it really is just that. Like you can't stop because you never know when it's actually gonna start rolling. You feel me?
Man, that's so real. You definitely need some sort of like mentor, I think.
Definitely.
Because yeah, you know, you'll talk to them when you're down. But then when shit's actually working, they're gonna be like, bro, like I told you.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that was a really good conversation to have like in Miami. Like
that's cool as fuck, bro. I mean, I gotta ask because I noticed like a few years back, like your early music, if you look at that and then you look at what you're making now, it's like two different things, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the early stuff was like more like trap inspired for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I thought Rackistan was like I'm from Pakistan, by the way, so
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of cool.
that's
So I thought that was like your best song for so long. But then when you kind of like switched up now completely to this more like groovy, like sexy sound, you could say.
Yeah.
But like, what made you kind of switch towards this sound now?
When I think about songs like Rackistan,
Yeah.
they hold a big place in my heart.
Yeah.
I feel like Rackistan is even a big point in like everyone's entry point to Len. But the pivotal reason of why I kind of switched it, like I remember there was a specific moment. It was when we was in Nigeria in 2023, and like I'm doing a set, I'm performing a set, and there's so much trap music. But then it's like the more African influenced songs, those are the ones that are going through the roof. But it's also these lots feel so much more represented because it's like they're here for this. Don't get me wrong, at my shows, I love the mosh pits. I love when people are jumping. I love this and that. But it's just a thing of like with growing up, I just started kind of realizing like feeling sexy is like an underrated feeling. It's an underrated feeling that I feel like people don't try to, especially in the UK, I feel like people don't try to big up enough. You feel me? Like everyone's always trying to make the trap shit. I know you're wrong, I like it as well, and the ignorant trap shit. Yeah. You feel me? And it's like, bro, sometimes feeling sexy is like, you feel me? Like if you're about to go on a date, you're about to go on a date, this is a girl that you've been trying to chat to for months, but now you're getting ready to see her now. Yeah. You have to feel sexy. You can't, you have to, what are you gonna play? You
can't be listening to a whole lot of Red, you know?
You feel me? I mean, you can.
At that time though, I don't know.
I mean, you can. But I mean, you're putting your aftershave on, you had a little drink, you want to listen to some shit that's gonna make you feel fly, make you feel like, I just like, of course she's fucking with me now because I'm like, I'm sexy. And then on the other side, she's thinking, like, I'm getting ready to look sexy. I need to, like, this guy's gonna pay for this and that and that. I need to look good. What's she listening to, innit? But it's fun at the end of the day. Just just trying to have fun. Does that make sense?
For sure. I do want to ask about a huge thing. You know, I'm a big fan of this. Like, I think a couple months back, you guys put out the Conglomerate tape, which is, in my opinion, such a pivotal moment. Like, I saw people from my side of the world just lose their minds over this album you guys put out. How did you guys even all link in the first place, and whose idea was it to make that happen?
I remember it was like 2023. I was with Lancey because he wanted to grab a car, and then he was just talking to me. He was like, "You and Fimi should make a tape." Yeah. I was like, yeah. No, we always say it, but he was like, "Nah, bro, like,
do it."
Like he was like, "Nah, like, bro, there's so much money to be made. You lot should make a tape." I was like, "Bro, like, no, we're making." He's like, "Nah, bro, trust me, like, just make a tape." I was like, "All right, saying, we're gonna make a tape." And we record very differently. Yeah. So we started just like kind of like building out on the chemistry. We were basically thinking to drop it towards the end of 2023. But then obviously plans change. Lancey, like he comes back in and he's like, yo, like he's just bringing me and Fimi studio, NYT studio, like maybe like 3 times a week, 10 p.m. to like 6 a.m. Yeah. Insane, by the way. But like, whatever, innit?
Do it, yeah.
So, but like, we're going studio maybe like weekly. It's only like maybe like after like 3 weeks, someone's told me, oh yeah, by the way, you know, I'm making a freeway tape. I was like, wait, what? Oh, I was
Who said that?
What you told me, but I remember it wasn't Lancey who told me that we're making Conglomerate. I just thought we were just making music type shit, innit? So it's weird because everyone knows me. I talk a lot, so everyone's telling me no snippets. Don't tell no one. Just keep your mouth shut. I'm just like, I'm gassed. Like people are like, oh my days, what you working on? I'm like, nah. Nah. So like,
yo, what's up, y'all? Hope I did not scare you. But so you know, KTO represents putting on for the next generation of artists. But you know, in order to really make it as an independent artist, you absolutely must have a reliable distributor. And so I'm gonna give you guys my recommendation, and that is DistroKid. It's no surprise really that a lot of the artists you've seen us interview on this channel probably started their careers on DistroKid. And I think it's super vital for not only being in control of your music, but also 100% of your earnings. Because I know DistroKid gives you unlimited uploads, and it makes it super easy to just get your music on all the platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And really you just pay a yearly fee. So if you guys are serious about, you know, actually getting your music out there and also building a fan base, I am gonna put a link in the description for you guys so that you guys can start using DistroKid. But yeah.
Obviously, I always respect Lancey as a legend, like he's a GOAT in this game, innit? Yeah. You feel me, innit? And like, even when Lancey even had us on his tour, he was giving us gems like, you lot need to be holding a microphone like this. You don't need to be talking to like this. You need to start learning like this, blah, blah, blah. So obviously being in the studio with him now, he's just giving us more game. He's showing us this and that. He's even like putting challenges. Like I think there was a day where he asked everyone in the room to like say a number between 1 and like 30 something, and then he made like the average of the number. Then he said that we have to record this song in that many minutes. I think it was like 17 minutes type shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, he kind of put a competitive energy in the air of like, yo, niggas, like, well, what we're making is crazy, so niggas need to rap.
I feel like he definitely took that or like learned that from the Kanye sessions.
100%.
Because that's some shit Kanye would do for sure.
No. Like,
Pick on numbers, that's wild.
I feel like he really made sure that this is not only just like a workspace, but like men are coming in knowing what they're doing. Like, you feel me? So like, let's say I'm going out on a date. I'll go out on a date.
Yeah.
I look at my phone. It's 10 p.m. Babe. You know what time it is? I'm out type shit.
Respect,
innit? You feel me? Innit? So working on that was really crazy, and like it's so weird because we didn't have the name for it until like maybe like 3 weeks before.
How'd the name come about?
How did the name come about? We was rolling with Lancey to a lot of places because he has like shows. He's like, oh yeah, follow me this way, follow me that. But he just kept saying, yeah, I'm with the conglomerate. Like he kept saying it like to the point where it just stuck. I think that's how it happened. I had like a list of so many names, and it was just all movie names.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, Conglomerate was the one. It's just already in everyone's head.
What was the name that you had in mind for the album?
I remember there was one thing I said was like, I like the idea of Reservoir Dogs.
Okay.
They weren't fucking with that.
I
said, what else did I say? I think I said Public Enemies. They weren't fucking with that. I can hear why they weren't fucking with that. I remember trying to say Cerberus, like the three-headed dog. Like, nah.
Public Enemy's not bad. It's like a little too on the nose.
Yeah. I was like, nah. I remember like Lancey said something about Dare to Do. Like dare to do something, and I remember I was like, nah.
That's good that you guys are honest with each other. You
Yeah,
know?
100%.
I think the Osbatt video is something that so many kids probably saw and were like, yo, I want to be like this. I want to dress like this. I want to sound like this. You know.
With Osbatt, alright, cool. So we've sent off the tape. We're having the meetings. So we were just like, okay, what if we just drop like the hit, like the smash hit just next.
And you guys knew it was that song.
Yeah. I think working on the tape with 3 mans is like everyone kind of has a different idea. But I think Osbatt was the song that we all were like, yeah, this is actually like the one. Syd obviously had Bear, the Years of Tears clothes. He's fitting it out to us. We're just wearing it in the video as much as possible. Pulled up, LF brought the cars out, just flexing, innit? But yeah, and obviously Fimi is really, like, when I mean Fimi is like really good at TikTok, like really good at understanding TikTok. So he's like, redo this. Even if they excuse my French TikTok, like my TikTok wasn't even booming like that until Fimi showed me the meth. Like he was like, bro, you need to do this, do that. And when I saw the numbers from the excuse my French TikTok, I was like, wow, like
it makes sense.
This guy's the truth.
Like,
this guy, he knows what he's doing. Innit?
Yeah.
So he done it again with the Osbatt TikTok.
Yeah.
And I remember that day there was so much love,
but
we got so much hate. Like
niggas
were like, oh my days, fuck these skinny jean wearing, leather jacket wearing niggas, blah blah blah. These niggas ain't seen nothing. These niggas ain't seen no struggle. I was like, in my head, I was just like, bro, why are you guys so angry? Like, man are just like, no one, like, it's not even like we're telling you to just trade in your Nike tech fleece and join. We're not saying that. We're just doing our thing. One thing I always say is that the hate is just as important as the love. Like, for things to be polarizing means that it's gonna go into a whole nother stratosphere. So 3 weeks later, I went to Miami. And I was in a vinyl store, because every time I travel, I try to get buy a vinyl.
Nice.
So I'm in a vinyl store.
You collect them or something?
I collect so many vinyls. Nice. So I'm in a vinyl, I'm just trying to look for some shit. Some guy comes to me, he's like, oh, bro, your jeans are so fire. I was like, thank you, bro. He's like, what's your name, by the way? I was like, Len. And then he circles back, he's like, yo, wait, you said your name was Len?
Yeah.
As in like conglomerate Len? I was like, yeah. He was like, bro, he's like, yo, dude, bro, that shit is crazy, man. Like, I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, it's mad. So it also made me kind of realize that the music really traveled, really traveled.
You'll never know. I mean, I said this when I interviewed YT as well. I feel like you, Fimi, and YT are kind of at the forefront of, I mean, there's so many other ones.
There's so many, 100%.
Don't get me wrong, but I feel like you guys are at the forefront to people in North America to be like, oh shit, like, I want to take this UK shit seriously. Like, it's actually mad cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I literally saw a shift happen, you know?
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I think Lancey was like, early on that, you know, and he kind of like broke the bricks down for you guys.
Definitely.
But what do you think about the US working with you guys so much and just like even in my comment sections, like they'll be talking about you, you know?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, what do you think about, like, what do you think that, that shift was? Like what caused that?
For years, like, Americans just weren't taking shit in, like,
Yeah.
like, you could, like, there was some times where it's like, I could see, like, a song is like, this is to me, this is the song, like, the hardest song ever.
Yeah.
And then, like, Americans are like, nah, that accent, bro.
The accent.
But it's like, bro, I couldn't put my mind to it because we speak the same language.
Right,
We're saying that, I get it, like, obviously we sound different, but it's like, bro, I don't understand, like, I actually have a big theory of why I feel like the US is taking in the UK a bit more. And I feel like, obviously, in the UK, your idea of pop culture is kind of Western. The movies you're watching are American, the shows you're watching are American, the musicians are American, whatever. So my theory is that with more actors and directors and British people just integrating in the US and doing well in the US, and then like people like watching Snowfall, all my days, Damn Son Idris is British. It's like bit by bit, there's a mission.
I didn't think of that.
There's a mission to kind of like, I don't know, British people, they're not that bad. They're kind of cool, and then cool. So when like you're watching a movie, it's a British guy main lead. You're on YouTube, you're seeing it's a British guy. He's making the kind of music that you kind of like. You're seeing him wear stuff that you kind of like. It kind of makes people
Makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense. And then you kind of realize with the introduction of like the internet, like, and TikTok, the world is just so much smaller.
Facts.
Like you're gonna find something, and then the thing is like, one thing I think about Americans is that they love gatekeeping. That's what's one thing like my personal experience. So like, when someone's found someone off TikTok.
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like
they hold on to being early so hard.
bad.
Like,
so the thing like, oh yeah, I know, bro, you lot was even here when he made.
Yeah.
So I feel like that all plays a big role in, I don't know, like Britain becoming cool to America.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see, but I do want to ask, because media-wise, like I know in North America, there is things like KTO, you know, there's other like media outlets that you can go to. You go to New York, you're gonna go do an On the Radar, right?
Yeah.
In the UK, I feel like you guys don't have as many of those. Where I get my UK news is like Jjfins and UK Rap Daily is like this Twitter page I keep seeing. What do you think about what you guys already have, and do you think that like it lacks or?
What you're saying is actually very interesting, because I didn't actually really deep that until you just said it. Because like even us, we're seeing stuff from Jjfins. Like, but it's like we're not. That's like the first place we're seeing stuff. So I think we're still building. It's much more solid. There's a solid foundation, but I feel like there's still so much building, in a sense of like, if you were still to go onto like a train in London and ask like everyone on that train, do you know who Len is? I don't think everyone would be like, yeah, I know who Len is. So I still feel like there's still building blocks. Like we need to do more so that these lot have more to talk about. You feel me?
Okay.
So and I feel like another thing is maybe magazines as well. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very honest in how I feel about UK magazines, because I actually don't like them.
Okay.
I feel like UK magazines, they should be shedding light on people one by one, but they kind of just do this thing of like, here's the 5 underground guys. That's us for the year. Like that's what they do. Like
it's funny because I know exactly what you're talking
about.
You
feel me? Like they don't.
Yeah.
It's not. Yo, blah 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 blah. He's working on this. He's been doing this. He's doing that. It's just, yo, people are asking us for our underground thing, guys. Let's just find our names, fling it out. We've done our job. That's us for the year done. They're not trying enough. They're not doing enough. True. They're just, and even if we do drop a song, Len drops new single, Pink Tesla.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. That's all it says.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, why would anyone care about any of that shit?
I'm not gonna lie, and like I'm not even just saying this because I'm biased, like because our thing is called Kids Take Over, but I feel like there just needs more young people that are actually listening to the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you would be so surprised at how many people at these like magazines and things are like 40 or whatever, you know?
No, 100%. but that's why that's what is needed, and even people younger than us as well, because they're actually tapped in. And people, I feel like, as you said, these are 40-year-olds. They're not really realizing just how important the internet is and just how small the world is. You really need to start shedding light on things, because, bro, you lot are just gonna look like you don't know what's going on. Yeah. And it's gonna make it look like we don't know what's going on. Right. But we do know what's going on.
I agree, and I think, you know, Skepta is obviously like your guys' like GOAT, right?
Yeah, 100.
I know like last year, mid last year, end of last year, he was posting your music a lot, and he still does, and shows you so much love. So I know how much a big cosign means to me personally when I get one. But what about you? Like Skepta, like that's huge, bro.
Yeah, no, it was huge like seeing him show love because obviously he took shit to another level. He embraced the youth, and he's like, in a sense of long careers, like he's been here for a while. That's not even easy to do in a career in general, but that's not even easy to do in the UK of grime, like of just rap, like because you have people that would disappear and start doing the pop songs and start doing this and that. But this is someone who just stays true to his guns. It's just rap. Bro, working with Rocky, working with Carti. It's like, this shit it just shows you that it's all tangible. So this is someone that's like, to me, is like one of my heroes. How much he took in Lancey and how much he like helped Lancey and was like, yo guys, check out Lancey type shit. But then to see that I was given that same privilege, that same love, was beautiful, innit?
You were wearing like a big smoke chain. You were in the studio with Skepta. I saw a picture. Yeah. How was that like actually meeting him? Did you guys get to like make a song, or were you just playing him shit? Or
I will look at my manager. But we've been studio a couple times. It started off with me just I wanted to show him how Burna Boy sounded.
Nice.
Because I was like you have a good ear for music, so I want to just play you these songs. You just let me know like what you think. So we're playing and he's vibing. He's like, bro, this is tough. This is crazy. This is that. He invited me studio again, like maybe the next week. So then now it's the thing of like, alright, cool. Now we're actually cooking up. So he's even like dropping me gems about the science behind a hit, because there is science behind a hit. As much as something will be a fluke.
Okay.
He's one thing he said was like, in a sense of if he just goes dun 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 dun, you just know that that's shut down. You just like he can just go on a mic and just say that, and people and the crowd already knows because it's just a very iconic melody.
Yeah.
So he was kind of just driving home to me that iconic melodies mean so much because, and you're saying that you new kids are just throwing in hella melodies, blah blah blah, which is true. Like I get what he's saying and I get why everyone's doing what they're doing, innit? But it kind of, I don't know, like kind of made me think, yeah, there is a science to it because it does matter. So like we started producing a beat together and then we stopped recording on it, and that's like right now that's probably my favorite song. Yeah. Out of our songs.
Hell
but
yeah.
I don't think I can say much.
I feel you. Yeah.
Well, no, he's a great person. He's a very great person. Like he's very generous. He literally was like, he's like, yo Len, like, do you like this? It was a fleece. It was an acne fleece. Yeah. He's like, do you like this? I was like, yeah, it's hard. He's like, yeah, here, have it. I was like, oh, okay.
That's fire.
You feel me? Like he just shopping. He wasn't like.
Yeah, I want to be Skepta's friend too, bro.
Yeah, man. No,
I want to get some clothes too.
I'm someone that's very thoughtful. So I'm very thoughtful for my friends, but I also appreciate when people are thoughtful as well. So like that really made me like, I don't know.
That's mad cool, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I guess one of the last few things I wanted to ask you is like, so it's no secret that you are one of the, a lot of people say the best performer in the city, and there's a lot of artists who do so well on socials, like their IG comments are insane, followers are insane, but like then you go to their shows and you're like, oh wait, what the heck? Like I thought there would be like a bigger crowd, or not even just a bigger crowd, but like I thought people would be more engaged here, What do you think why do you think that is that some people have so much engagement, but they might not be able to sell tickets? Like what's the secret or the key behind that?
I think that is a pretty complex question, and I think I would have like two answers. I think the easy way to explain it is that like everything really depends on what kind of artist you're trying to be. Sometimes people just like artists for these 5 singles. Yeah. Thank you for holding me down for 2023, but that's me done. I'm gonna move on to someone else. Or like sometimes people want an artist. I fuck with this guy's albums. He's always gonna drop a crazy album. He's always gonna drop a hit. Or again, like people that just know, alright, cool. This is an artist, and I know that whenever he does a show, because I'm seeing it online, whenever he does a fucking show, I need to be there because this shit is crazy. If you want more people to be out at your things, you have to put more effort in making it seem like your thing is lit. There's artists that will be posting 1 million fit pics. He's not posting one show. How would people even know? Like,
right, I didn't think about that.
How would people even know how your shows look? Because you're trying to do the cool thing, you're trying to do the aura thing. Like, from young, I was watching Travis Scott. Travis Scott performs at this place live. Burna Boy performs at this place live. Rema performs at this place live. Like I'm usually performing. Like I'm watching. I'm studying. I'm seeing these men are starting on a high, slowing it down, whatever, bringing out guests. I'm just learning the game. Even like watching Carti videos. There was like a Lollapalooza video that I watched. I was like,
I've watched that so many times. I watched that so. Yeah.
I
have a bookmark, I think.
I've watched that video 1 million times. Like, it's insane. It's not as easy as, oh yeah, this is my song. Blah, 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 blah. Next song, blah, 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 blah. They need to feel like this is not my show. This is our whole experiment. Like, this is me and you. We're sharing this. We're going through this together, innit? Again, as well, like, even if your engagement, talk to your supporters. Like, talk to your supporters. Like, you don't obviously have to reply to everyone because that's gonna be draining.
Yeah.
But like, talk to them, see where their heads are at. Like, it's really nothing to just like reply to a DM request. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna drop this song this week, but keep it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember as well, these people are part of your journey.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get a lot of the things you get without these lot.
Yeah.
So why would you kind of not shed light on them? Why would you not?
100%.
Yeah.
I would love to see you also in America, like if you come to New York, and I want to see you work with more people out there too, because I know you work with Cochise. I know you work with BNYX, which is so cool. Because I was with BNYX like a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Are you going to the UK?" Yeah, I work with Len. And
who would you say that you would want me to work with in the US?
oh, that's a good question, man.
Because we need to take notes as well. Because we're gonna come soon. There's someone I really want to work. I really want to work with KAYTRANADA.
That's a good one, considering your music is a lot more like groovy now for sure too. Like KAYTRANADA. Oh yeah, Daredevil is an artist from Texas.
Yeah.
I think y'all would make good songs.
I've actually seen some of his shit. Still.
Okay, yeah. I'll be posting him a lot. It's interesting because Skaiwater is like from the UK, but people don't really see him as a UK artist. But I actually think you guys would make a good song.
Yeah, no, 100%. We go way back.
Really?
Like
I had no
2019,
clue.
maybe like. No, we'd make some crazy shit, 100%.
Yeah, honestly, low key, that's who I could think of right now.
Skaiwater.
Yeah. What's up? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like. Is it Che or Shay?
I say Che, yeah.
It's Che, yeah. No, I fuck with his shit still. I think he's actually.
Yeah.
He's fly, man.
I'm gonna get back to you on that. I'll text you. And then hopefully.
I fuck with Che though.
Yeah.
He's wavy. And wolfacejoeyy, like we got some shit on our way as
Yeah.
well. He's an amazing artist, and he's so nice. He's like so kind. Like
I want to see the bridge connect for sure, and like you guys are already doing it. So I mean, I appreciate you, and I'm super happy we got to do it here and in London. You know.
100%.
And it's cool to finally actually meet you in person. You know.
No, I appreciate it, man. It's good to meet you as well.
Yeah,
man.
thanks for coming on, bro. This is Len. You guys are watching KTO.
Yo, what up guys, we're back. Had to take a little detour and drop that Nav interview just because it was such an important moment. But KTO in London is back. This Len one, I hope you enjoyed it guys. It's the 4th interview out of 6, so there's gonna be 2 left. Can't tell you who, but it is someone that you guys have been wanting. I've been reading the comments and stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, do hit like on the video, comment your thoughts on it, man. That shit always helps, bro. And yeah, man, love you guys. I'll see you in the next interview.